Now we have some breaking news coming in as far as the BJP parliamentary meeting is concerned, and we are showing you the visuals of Prime Minister Modi's arrival for the BJP's parliamentary meeting ahead of that no confidence motion which will be tabled in the Lok Sabha today. And we are showing you the live visuals of Prime Minister Modi's arrival at the BJP parliamentary meeting today ahead of that crucial no confidence motion discussion in the parliament. Now the debate on the no confidence motion against the BJP-led government is to take place today and tomorrow as well. We are expecting an answer from Union Home Minister Amit Shah tomorrow, and then Prime Minister Modi will be addressing the parliament on 10th of August. And right now we are flashing the visuals of Prime Minister Modi's arrival at the BJP parliamentary meeting. Remember, it occurs every Tuesday, but this one specifically is very important because this is ahead of that crucial no confidence motion. I have seen News 18's Payal Mehta joining me on the phone line. Payal, could you give us more details about why exactly this particular BJP parliamentary meeting is so important?
This parliamentary party meeting of the BJP takes place on every Tuesday when you have the parliament session. But this holds a lot of significance. The reason being that today the opposition has moved the no confidence motion, and the discussion and the debate for that will take place. In the meeting is the BJP's topmost leader, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and of course BJP's National President JP Nadda, who is also part of this meeting. It will be important what the outcome of the meeting is and what guidance is given to the BJP MPs ahead of the start of the session as far as the Lok Sabha is concerned.
Well, Paya, who all are we expecting to hear in the parliament today, and what sort of replies are we expecting in the parliamentary showdown today?
You can expect a fiery response as far as the government is concerned, led by the Prime Minister, who will be replying on the 10th of August. But obviously, the debate will be led, we are given to understand, by Nishikant Dubey, another fiery leader within the BJP ranks. And they will be taking on the opposition, and an intervention will happen sometime tomorrow evening by Home Minister Amit Shah. So this meeting, this series of attacks as far as the government is concerned, as far as the NDA is concerned, is going to be purely on the fact that when this government talks about development, the opposition only wants to talk about issues that are not concerning anything to do with the country but their own selfish interest. That's essentially going to be the line of attack of the government as far as the opposition is concerned.
Well, Pal, just for the better perspective of our viewers, we are learning that BJP is all ready to, pitch all of their top ministers today in the parliament. Who all are we expecting to speak in the parliament today?
Well, the BJP will be pitching their topmost leaders, given the fact that this is a no confidence motion against the government, and the government led by the Prime Minister. So obviously, top leaders in the government, whether it is Nirmala Sitharaman, who has often mocked the Congress party, in particular on the take that the Congress party has taken on the economy of the country, and of course a giant player being Smriti Irani, who had taken on Rahul Gandhi from Amethi and pushed him out of the state, and then he had to go to south, in fact in Kerala. So obviously these are the leaders. Jyotiraditya Scindia, another Congress turned BJP leader, will also be asked to speak, is what we are given to understand. So BJP will be picking in its best leaders as far as this attack on the opposition is concerned.
Well, Payal, talking about the opposition unity, BJD and YSRCP and TDP, they are not planning to push. Okay, Payal, just hold on for a moment because we are flashing the live visuals of that BJP parliamentary meeting underway. We can see Prime Minister Narendra Modi sitting right next to BJP Chief JP Nadda as well. I'm coming back to you, Payal, as we were talking about opposition unity. I just said that YSRCP, TDP and BJD, they are not planning to support the no confidence motion that is going to be pushed today. What sort of question does that raise on that unity that the opposition has been talking about?
Well, the opposition has said that they are unified, but it is very clear, and nobody should ever have a doubt or has a doubt whatsoever, even within the opposition ranks, that the BJD and the YSR Congress are fence-hitters. They have not taken a stated position in everything, but they are essentially seen, opposing in the state as far as each other is concerned. But obviously, as far as the centre, as far as the bills in the centre and parliament are concerned, they've pretty much been with the government. So this is going to be no different. Obviously, the BJD has announced a stand, and so has the YSR Congress, essentially saying that they do not believe that there is a need for pushing a no confidence against the Modi government right now. So obviously, that's where the stand is clear. And even the opposition does not expect them to, really stand in their support. But both these parties have also mentioned, especially the BJD yesterday also mentioned on the floor of the House in the Rajya Sabha, that they are equidistant from both the BJP as well as the Congress party. Also, this is a similar line which has been followed by the CRS, saying that for them both of them are equal enemies. But the fact of the matter remains that the BRS is also supporting the opposition's move on the no confidence motion, as they did in the Delhi bill.
Well, talking about the past no confidence motions against Prime Minister Modi, he survived it in 2018 with the support of 195 members. Right now, what sort of a count are we expecting in his favor? It is definitely going to be a humongous one, but what exact number are we expecting for him?
As far as the last no confidence motion is concerned, the Prime Minister not only survived, but he won the no confidence motion because the BJP already had numbers in place. But this time in 2019 onwards, the numbers have been even bigger. So obviously the BJP has 300 plus MPs on its own in the Lok Sabha, and you have the support of YSR Congress, which has 23 out of 25 MPs in Andhra Pradesh, and also the remaining other MPs of the TDP are also supporting. So they have all the MPs from Andhra Pradesh, which is about 25 in numbers, and they also have the support of many other parties. So obviously, it's expected that it will cross 350 plus is what we are given to understand.
Well, Payal, we know about that some of the members did not show their inclination clearly. Do we have any word coming in from some of them that which side are they actually inclining towards?
Your question, please, Sakshi.
Yeah, Payal, we are learning that some of the members did not show a clear inclination towards either the opposition or the current government. Do we have any word coming in from some of them at least talking about their inclination?
Well, most of the MPs have actually, and most of the parties have spelled out their stand very clearly. So if you're talking about parties which are neutral in nature, whether it is the BRS or the YSR Congress or the TDP or, even the BJD, all of these parties in some way or the other have clarified their stand so that ambiguity does not really exist as far as that is concerned, given the fact that, like I said, overwhelming majority is what the NDA has in the Lok Sabha itself. So even without the support of these parties which are said to be neutral in nature, it's not really a worry as far as the BJP is concerned. The BJP has already issued a whip to all its MPs. So all of these MPs are expected to be present through the next 3 days as we build up to the grand reply by the Prime Minister on 10th.
Well, Payal, as we are talking about the majority being with the NDA alliance, what do we have to say about the changes that this no confidence motion is going to bring? Because majority is clearly with the NDA alliance, but what of a change is going to take place today?
The changes are concerned, it is going to be, many say, a grand standing given to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the opportunity for Narendra Modi to expose the opposition before the world, before the country as well, because the Prime Minister has often said that these opposition parties deserve to be named and shamed, and that's the platform that has been provided to them is what many in the political circle will argue. The opposition on their part, Sakshi, are very aware that they do not have the numbers. The Congress party is lesser than 50 in the Lok Sabha, and they do not have the numbers in place, including the other opposition parties. But the fact of the matter remains that they said that they had no other choice but to do this so that at least they could bring the Prime Minister to the floor of the House to speak. Interestingly, since Rahul Gandhi is going to be the opening speaker as far as the opposition is concerned, because Gaurav Gogoi's notice allows Rahul Gandhi to speak on the motion that has been moved by him, it will be very interesting, if at all the BJP has mocked Rahul Gandhi in the past and said that, even a Sambit Patra is good enough for the BJP to answer to Rahul Gandhi. If at all they will feel the minister in his response, or otherwise we are given to understand Nishikant Dubey, a senior member of parliament, will be speaking, or whether or not the Prime Minister is even available to listen to what Rahul Gandhi is really saying. Because normally the norm is that when the first speaker speaks on a debate like this, the Prime Minister is expected to be present because he is the head of the government and the motion has been moved against his government. But it will be very interesting to see if the Prime Minister really comes in, and if the Prime Minister really comes in, what is the route that the opposition parties will take? Will they start mocking him, or will they quietly listen to what Rahul Gandhi is saying?
Well, Payal, I'll request you to please hold on because I have CNN News 18's Arun Dhanda joining me on the phone line as well. Arun, a very good morning to you. What recent details are you picking up from the ground?
Well, see, these 3 days are going to be very, very interesting and very crucial. And of course, before that, this BJP is a parliamentary meeting which is taking place, of course, being chaired by Prime Minister Modi. And this is a customary meeting which happens on every Tuesday when the parliament is functioning. But the importance of this BJP parliamentary meeting increases when you have discussion on no confidence motion right after that, and therefore perhaps as it happened in the last no confidence motion, it has given opportunity to the BJP